Hey everyone, welcome back. We are in episode 3. If you're just joining us, welcome. So as you know, if you've been with us for a while, I'm Shu. I'm over here at Savannah Grande. I'm one of the rec leaders over here. And today we are going to draw Steve the shark. And he's here telling us, just keep drawing, just keep drawing. So I hope you guys are practicing. Those that are just joining us, you'll know I've mentioned that numerous times. So make sure you grab your paper, as always. Any kind of paper will do. And a pencil that's sharp and has an eraser. So without further ado, I'm not going to chalk too long. We are going to get started to it. And we are drawing with the number 4 today. So let's get started. So here we go. As always, you're going to draw a 4 right in the middle of your paper. Voila. All right? So now, as always, we're going to draw some eyes. So Steve's eyes are just going to be 2 circles, and this one's kind of like on the side. So, and I'm just going to put 2 dots. Again, maybe you want to do yours cross-eyed, maybe you want to do him, crazy. Again, as always, I always tell you, this is your character, do him how you want. Okay? All right, so Steve has some eyes. Now, sharks have those cool little fins that we all see. If you guys have ever been surfing, when you see that, fins up, feet up, fins out. All right, so now we're going to do his fin. So we're going to start here at the top of his eye, and we're just going to do kind of a curve here, and I didn't do my, right? He has a fin. I don't know why. Every time I hear that, every time I see the shark's fin, I think of Jaws, that creepy music. All right, now, Steve needs a snout. Now, if you know, sharks have those big, long snout. They're kind of hefty. They're sharks. They're supposed to be bulky. So we're going to start here at his eye, and we're going to draw a line straight out. Right? There is his eye. Cool. Or his snout, his eye. All right? Now, if you remember from Dory, sharks are friends, right? Didn't they say that? Yes, they were in intervention. So Steve here, he's our friend. He's chilling. He's happy. So we're going to take our line and we're going to do a half circle. So we're going to come down here. We're going to go all the way here. And again, remember, your mouth doesn't go all the way to your neck. So we're going to pretend that this is his kind of neck girth area, right? And because he's happy, we're going to do a little upside down frowny face. And there he is. He's chilling. All right. Now, sharks have those massive teeth, right? What do they have? Some 4 or 5 rows of teeth that they can just shred you to pieces. If that doesn't scare you. But Steve the shark here, he just has a few teeth. You can't see his full front of teeth. He's top. So we're going to draw some teeth. So however you want to do it, he was going to do a couple here, and he's got one kind of maybe one sticking out. All right? We can't see the rest of his teeth. He doesn't have his teeth open. All right. Now we are going to draw his belly. Okay? Maybe your shark is on a little bit of a diet. Maybe he's a vegan. He's just eating salads, right? That's okay. My shark, he's chowing. He's eating lots of French fries and stuff. So we're going to start here at his tooth. Actually, before we do that, we're going to draw his fin. We got to draw his little fin. So we're going to come right here between his neck and the back of his tail here. And we're just going to do kind of a little, if you guys remember when we did Paul the Pig, that's Paul the Pig's ear right there. It's just on his body. So here we have his fin, right? All right, now we're going to draw his belly. Now we can draw his belly. So we're going to start here, maybe at his tooth. I'm going to start here between his teeth, and I'm just going to draw a little half circle. All right? We have Steve is appearing on our board. How's your sharks going? They're looking great, I'm sure. Again, I'm always looking at the comments, and I'm very sad because I'm not seeing any of your drawings. Am I just talking to myself? What's happening out there? So let me see your drawings. Have your parents upload them if you can. All right, let's continue. Let's do his tail. Sharks have those cool little tails. You know, sometimes you see their fin in the water if you've ever been to the beach. Hopefully you haven't seen sharks at the beach, but if you have. So now we're going to draw a little kind of coming up here, and their tails kind of come to a point, right? Now, if you notice this shape right here, if you guys can tell me what this shape is. Yes, it's a triangle. It's a triangle. So that's how we're going to do his. That's how we're going to do his tail. So we're going to do part of the triangle here, right? Now what we have to do? We just have to connect the lines. So we're going to draw a line all the way back here. Look at him. Ah, he's looking fabulous. He's looking a little. He's looking like he needs a little bit of a diet, but that's okay. All right. Now. He looks very cool like that, but again, you know me, if you've been with me before and the others, we're going to add a few things to make him look even cooler. And I'm going to show you an easy way to draw some fish, because sharks always have those little fish, you know, they're super cool, they have their entourage. So now we're going to draw, fish have gills, you know, they don't breathe out of their nose, but we're going to give him some nostrils. So we're going to give him a couple of nostrils, so just 2 dots here at the end of his nose. Yeah. Gives them a little nostrils. Now we're going to do some gills. Okay, they have gills. So we're just going to do a couple depending on how big your shark is. I'm going to do 3, right? Now, we're going to assume that he doesn't only just have one fin. We don't have just one arm, right? So now, again, we're trying to trick our eye that even though it's a one-dimensional drawing, we're going to pretend that we can see his fin on the other side. So right down here, we're going to just say that we can see the end of his fin. So, like that, right? And then we're going to do a couple of lines because it's kind of under his body, so we want to do a little bit of a shadow. So we're just going to do a couple lines to make it look like a little shadow. All right? And then sharks, you know, they're constantly moving. I heard that if a shark stops moving, it dies. I don't know if that's true. Maybe you can look that up and let me know. So we're going to add a couple of lines here to make it look like his tail is moving. All right, he's looking good. Now, this is where your creative is going to come in. Is he like, maybe Steve the shark is swimming on the moon. Hey, it's your shark. You can do whatever. My shark, he's just kind of chilling at the bottom. So now we can do some bubbles. So the cool way to do bubbles is, let's say maybe he's breathing bubbles out his nose. How you guys do sometimes when you're drinking your milk. So you just do a line, a circle, and then you can do a little line as like the shadow on the circle. All right, so he's got a couple of bubbles. Now, this right here is what we call a conversation bubble. This is what you can add to your drawings so that you can add something. So Steve the shark is telling us, just keep drawing, right? You can add something crazy. All right? Now, remember I told you I was going to show you how to do an easy fish so he can have his entourage. So what we're going to do is, remember, look at this shape right here. Again, it's a triangle, yes. So you're going to draw a line straight down, right, like that. And then you're going to draw your triangle, and then whoop, kind of an oval. You've got a fish. Then you can just add so we'll do a couple of fish here by him. Right? He's got his entourage going. We'll do one up here. Okay? Alright, again, I'm feeling kind of sad because I feel like I'm just talking out here in the midst of the web. I know you guys are watching these videos. I know you guys are drawing. So let me see those drawings in the comments. I do check them. So I want to see. I will answer back if you do post your pictures and give you some feedback or say how cool they look, because I'm sure they're looking awesome. So again, I'm Shu. Thanks for joining me with Drawing with Shu, episode 3. We've got one coming up next week. We're going to draw a giraffe. Yes, so thanks guys, and we'll see you. Shu out.